Originally how I got into real estate is back in about 2011, I started investing in real estate. So just kind of during the downturn, there was a lot of houses for sale, a lot of foreclosures. And I was working a corporate job at the time and was like, okay, well, I want to diversify my income, hit that financial freedom, what everyone talks about. So I started getting into, buying investment properties, rentals, fix and flips. So I really did that the next 6 years. I kept growing kind of my portfolio and kind of kept growing the number of houses I was flipping. Started with one and ended up with, doing about 50, probably, I don't know, somewhere about 75, 80 1 year. And my corporate job just really didn't like me working in real estate. So like one day they kind of called me in the office and kind of gave me an ultimatum. We want you to no longer work in real estate. We want you to just focus on working at the company. And I was like, I don't really understand because, my projects are the most profitable for the company. I have the most business going for the company. So I was like a consultant program manager at the time. And I was like, well, I think I'm just gonna go, do real estate full time. I think my first year of real estate, I sold like 30 homes, which, isn't great, but isn't bad. And then the next year, in 2019, I think I sold about 41, 42 in that area. So it was a decent increase, but not the kind of increase I was wanting to do. But at that point, I started marketing myself a little bit differently. I was marketing myself as a team. So the whole goal of kind of creating the team really to figure out how to scale up, like at that point I was generating a lot of leads. I was had a lot more opportunities than I could handle. And one of the things that I always wanted to focus on, coming from being an investor and working in the real estate industry was just, I wanted clients to have a really good experience. Sometimes when you're working and you just get the real estate agent that's not the best, it doesn't give you really good service and you're just like frustrated the whole time. I would see that for me, but then I would also see that with other people that I was working with, and I was like, I don't want to be that real estate agent, and I don't want to be that company that has that kind of real estate agent working for them. Scaling up was a big important thing because when you have scale, you can start creating services and opportunities for better customer service, for more perks, stuff like that. So what we wanted to do is make the real estate agent just really the specialist at the sales part of the job. So we've slowly over time taken more stuff off the real estate agent's plate just so they can focus what they're good at, and then we can have specialists focus what they're good at. And that way the customer has a better experience, and that way the real estate agent has a better experience. Basically started the team June 1st of 2020. That was like the official start. That was when I hired the first person. Then in July 1st, 2020, I hired the second person. I hired an ISA, inside sales agent. At that point, we had another agent join the team. So we had 2 agents, 2 admins. And at that point in 2020, we were really cooking. I mean, it was me and the other agent. We were doing a lot of the transactions. We were both working pretty heavy hours. Before we finished out the year, we hired 1 more agent and 1 more inside sales agent too. So by the end of 2020, we had 3 agents, 2 inside sales agents, and 1 admin. And then that year we sold basically close to, I think it was like 95 homes. We pretty close to 100 homes that year. So the next year in 2021, we brought on a few more agents. We really started investing in the inside sales department. So one of the inside sales agents went from that department to help start the mortgage side of the business. We were really trying to figure it out. I mean, that was really where in 2021 our biggest investment is really trying to figure out the inside sales, which for everyone that doesn't know, inside sales agents, what they're doing is they're calling through our database, calling through our leads, and taking inquiries that are coming in, and then they're setting appointments for our agents. So we were really trying to figure it out because I knew that was like one of the biggest pieces for us to really scale up. We've almost sold the same amount of houses in 2023. We're shooting this in July, so we've almost sold as many houses in 2023 as we did in all of 2022. Now we're up to about 40 agents, and we're really hitting our groove right now.